I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. To the good that is my life.
Good morning.
I am opening up to the joy.
It's a good morning.
I am opening up.
It's a good morning. Have a good morning.
I am opening.
Are you opening up to the good? To the joy?
To the joy that is my life. I am opening up to the peace.
That.
I am opening up.
Open up to the peace. All these qualities. You name a quality, just be open to it. That's what we're all about here. Pookie's favorite word right here.
I am
Love.
opening up to the love. I am opening up to the love.
It's not my favorite word.
Opening up
My favorite way of being.
to the love that is my life.
Opening.
I am opening. I am opening.
Sing that to yourself.
I am opening. I am opening. I am opening to the good that is.
To the good that is my life.
I am opening.
Sing it like you mean it.
Dance.
I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening.
That's right.
Good that
To the good that is your life.
All right, folks, welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. There's more to that song, but we
There
just wanted
is.
to play that's actually the title track from our CD called Opening Up to the Good, interestingly enough. And our theme is totally related to that. Today, the theme is everything is always working out for you. We're going to unpack that a little bit later, delve into it, and Pooki and I will share our thoughts on what that means and what it doesn't mean, too. And so that's what's coming up here. But good morning, everyone. It's great to see so many of you already.
In the chat.
That's right. Oh, my God. Look at this. We got Deborah and Danette and Jamar and Deanne, Mary Rose, Jillian. Oh, my God. Look at these folks. We got Nikki and Crystal, Jean, Mary Rose, Dora Lee, Lisa. Wow, the list goes on and on. Is it Yuki? Cynthia's here. That's awesome. You got Karen and Robin and Katie.
Oh, my goodness.
They're all mixing it up
It's like
here.
a full house.
That's
Well,
right.
welcome.
And if you are watching live, and even if you're watching the replay later, you can leave a comment to this effect. That's one of the good reasons we're going to do. We're going to be celebrating birthdays today because Vasiliki just had one
Vasiliki is in the house.
the other day. Shannon's here.
Happy
That's awesome.
birthday.
Cherie is in the house. But yeah, we're going to be celebrating. What was I going to say? I forgot. Got off track there. But yeah, we're going to be debuting a brand new song that pretty much is the title. Is the title of the song is the.
It's an amazing new song.
That's right. Well, look,
I know.
we just got back from Tennessee. We spent 6 days there.
Yeah, 6 days.
There, and so that was amazing. And actually, we have some photos. That's some big part of our community photos this week. We're going to be sharing some of the photos that we took, and people that we met on that journey.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Because our lives are so busy at home that we actually have to get away from the house in order to connect with one another.
Each other and other people.
Each other, and other people. Well, that's the really amazing part about what's happening now is that we're meeting people out and about that we've connected with in the past, maybe that old friends and new friends too. So that's been an amazing experience to be able to meet people and greet people, spend time having conversations. It was just a really wonderful visit.
And to reconnect with people we've known for a while that we haven't seen in at least a couple of years because of you know what.
Yeah, and now we have this creative process that's happening when we go out of town where we write music together.
That's right.
And so our challenge is always 3 songs by the time that we leave.
Yeah. I'll tell you more about that. Yeah, actually, because I realized all 3 of these songs. Well, we'll talk about it later, I guess, when I introduce the first new one. And so Mama Love is door dashing with listening to us in the car. That's pretty awesome.
Right.
So some of you are already doing this. Feel free to let us know where you're watching from, and especially if it's your first time catching a live broadcast. We will do our best to acknowledge you. More on that coming up. And so hang tight. We always like to start off by getting centered with a little breath. Pookie's going to lead us in that.
With a little breath. Isn't it beautiful? The presence of our breath within our own bodies. You know, it's the evidence that we are alive here in this time, our breath. You know, when the breath leaves our body, then we move on into another experience. And we don't really know what that is. We have an idea, we think we might know. But what I know now is that the breath and the heart that's beating beneath that breath sends out a resonant field of energy. And so in this moment right now, we're going to bring in that resonant field of energy, activating our breath and our hearts in a sacred moment of coming together in this beautiful field of connection and of divine love. So we're going to connect our hearts one to another through our breath, So we're going to breathe 3 times. And I just want you to inhale deeply, and then at the very top, just hold it for a second, kind of like savoring the breath. And then release it. And then again, holding it for just a second and feeling that full expression of releasing and letting go of the breath completely. And then we'll do it again 2 more times together and bring our hearts, our breath, into sacred resonance one to another. Are you ready? Okay. I like to put my hands on my heart. So much gratitude for this heart. And now breathing in deeply the energy of love. Breathing in deeply. Now hold it right there for just a second. And then exhale peace into our planet, into the world. Hold it there for a second. Breathing in deeply again. Love, 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 love. Filling your whole body. Hold. Release. Peace. Into the world. Hold. And then one last time together. Love, 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 love. Breathe it in deeply. And hold. Release peace. Bring your hands together right here in a statement of gratitude and thanksgiving for our sharing together and our deep connection, one heart to another. Thank you, Bob. That was so beautiful.
It was beautiful. Nice little team effort there. Collaborate.
It's always so much better together.
Better together.
Always.
Speaking of that, I'm going to kind of flip the order a little bit of things that we do here in the early going, and I'm actually going to go right to community photos. I also want to acknowledge that late last night I got some new photos. Jillian sent me a photo for wearing the Positive Vibes, or her new Positive Vibes Only t-shirt.
Yay, Jilly!
Jacob sent me a photo of him and Cherie were at an outdoor concert last night. But I'm going to save those for next week, just because I've already had these loaded up from our trip to Tennessee. I think I have a video I'm going to share of someone who I think is here too. So yeah, this is the community photos segment. And in case you didn't know, if you want to send in a photo of yourself with something related to what we do, I will certainly consider it to share it on a Sunday morning. So if you have one of my books, you can take a selfie with the book. If you have some of the merch, like the Shadubi Wa mug, if you don't know what that means, we'll explain it later.
a little bit.
We have some merch, or just take a selfie of yourself with this playing in the background.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
So something,
or dancing.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a little video of you dancing. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can.
That's right. And I have one of those to share. Just
Oh,
a little
yay!
Bit, a little bit here.
Okay.
It's of someone, not me dancing, of course, but
We're going to get that.
someone dancing. And so, yes, if you send those in, you can send them either by email, if you're on my email list. If you're on the text list, just respond to one of my texts and attach it to that. That's how I get a lot of these. But most of the we're going to share this week, because I didn't have any until late last night.
Got to get them in early, folks.
That's right. But we already are queued up for. So we went to Nashville. We went to the Nashville area. We stayed at in a small town called Smithville.
Yes.
Which is about like an hour and 15 minutes east of Nashville. In a very secluded area, very rural, some gorgeous twists and turns, and
I love Tennessee roads, but you have to drive them slow.
Yeah, because there were some drop-offs, like getting to our Airbnb, there was like these drop-offs. I did not want,
driving on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah. And you said something about there's something about the smell of Tennessee forests or trees.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the magnolias in bloom, but there's a sweetness in the air, in the Tennessee foothills in the forest, and there were just some of the most amazing expressions of nature. Like these elder trees were just gorgeous, and it's like I was talking with a friend this morning about being so surrounded and enveloped in nature, and how there's a real humility that comes for me when I'm in that place of realizing the divine intelligence of all of these sacred beings. It's just a really powerful experience. So I was dancing and laughing and spending time being my nature self,
hugging some trees along the way. Yeah, and
they talk to you if you get on their frequency, they will talk to you.
There's a bunch of state parks nearby, and it's a land of waterfalls. A lot of waterfalls in that area.
Yeah, that was amazing. So we went chasing waterfalls.
I think that's a song. So we made, since we were not exactly close to Nashville, we have a lot of friends in Nashville. We set up a meetup. You might have heard us talking about that. So I want to show you some photos. So Thursday was our big trip into Nashville, where we met with multiple people and had our meetup that evening.
All three of us went.
And I think I'm going to start with that one. So here's the group that met at this outdoor beer garden. We could take the dog. And the weather, all week, it was showing that it was going to be raining, possibly storming on Thursday, but the weather was clear. It was like a perfect night to be outside. So there's our friends. We got Jennifer, starting from the left, there's Jennifer, Danica, Jeb, there's Pooki. Brian is up there next to me. And we got Lisa and Stowe.
Oh, it's amazing.
And most of those folks are, I think actually everyone there is a musician of some sort, and some of them are, they're all, some of them in particular who we know well are amazing singers, songwriters.
Amazing.
Put out CDs and
put out powerful music. Yeah, they all do.
And so it was really great to connect with them. And so there's a couple other little shots. I love this photo of Stowe and
Jennifer. That's so great.
You got some casuals, just little groups of people, and here's the guy, caught them in a moment of conversation out of this beer garden. So that was fun. That was
so fun.
And then earlier in the day, we met with our friends Riley and Clay at their new house in East Tennessee. We first met Riley like 15 years ago in Nova Scotia.
I know, when we were first dating and we're a hot mess.
We were a hot mess then. It was like a year after we were a couple. And we went to this, I was invited to speak at a music conference because I was really big. Well, it was.
Anyhow, it was so amazing. Like, this is a long-standing relationship, and
we stayed in
two
touch with
amazing musicians. Of course, there would be a lot of musicians in Nashville, and we had to spend some time with them, which was really long overdue and greatly appreciated. Yeah. She writes some incredible music. She definitely has that country twang down good. She's
definitely that. Yeah, even though she's from Nova Scotia, she fits right in with Nashville.
She does and loves it.
Clay's a bass player and a musician. He tours with, I think it's Terry Clark. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
She's an artist. And then that same day, we met with our good friends we've known many years.
I love these guys.
Fett
so
and
much.
Nancy. Yeah, Fett is what he goes by, and that's Nancy Moran. And we met at a Starbucks. Everything changes when this is our first trip to Nashville with the dog, and so we had to meet at places with like outdoor seating where we could bring the dog.
Well, these two here, this is where we would stay when we went to Nashville prior to
Yeah.
Keone. You know,
They live in
but
Brentwood.
now with our little puppy, we just feel, you know,
it
like
changes everything.
it changes everything. Right?
Well, he was well behaved and
All the time.
well embraced by everyone that
All the time.
that he met. So this is a couple of our trips out in nature. I forgot where this might have been I forgot which one it was.
Edgar Elvin's.
I think that might have been Edgar Elvin's. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is one of the state parks there. And then what's the waterfall one? I think this is the one we had. Burgess, yeah, State Park.
Burgess State Park.
That was closer to where
Oh, it was
we
so
were.
amazing, so beautiful.
So nice hiking trails, and still got my exercise in.
Yep, you did great.
So that was fun. So those are the photos that I'm going to show. Again, I've already got a couple that I'm going to queue up for next Sunday. From Jillian and from Jacob and Cherie. However, there's a video. Someone submitted a video last week. So I asked people to take a selfie with an image of the live stream in the background. But Deanne, I hope you're still here. She did one better.
Oh,
So here's Deanne's.
I love it so much. Oh my God, Deanne, this is great. Yes, I love it. Wow, get it, girl. Isn't that awesome that you can see her? Like,
Yeah.
send us videos.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Because we get to see, I mean, we've met her on Zoom, so we already know how amazing and beautiful she is.
And we're going to meet her in person
Yeah,
in
she's going to
July.
come to the July event. But yeah, just send us videos, just jamming out to our music. Or
Make sure that they're short, yeah. Actually, that was not the only one she sent. Here's to another song.
that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, baby.
See,
That's so fantastic.
There's
That's
the-
right. See, because everybody can be a star here.
that's right. You could be a star.
You can be a star. Well, you are a star. You know, the reality of it is, like so many people are trying to be famous. You know what? You already are famous. You are. You're famous to somebody.
Famous to us.
Yes, and so like.
And your fellow family
the,
members here.
the whole thing of so just kind of like just realize like wow, the opportunities abound.
That's right.
And who you are is so amazing. And what you bring is so powerful.
Jillian just sent her a super chat. Thank you, Jillian. I was having trouble getting up yesterday, and my fiance said, "Turn on Pooki and Mookie." That'll wake you right up, Bob. I guess you're Mookie, or Keone is. I'll be Mookie, sure.
Okay, I love it. And as you can see, Jillian put in her super chat, RV for Pooki 2022.
Oh, I didn't recognize that at
So
all.
I know you didn't. So I have this amazing idea. So send me energy on this one, folks. Yeah. So we're traveling. You know that we're coming to Florida in October. And so I'm presenting the perfect opportunity for us to rent an RV and then just like do these
What is that?
do these little short, I don't know what that was, it was at our window, but we're 2 stories up, so I'm not sure what that is. But to do take the opportunity to get an RV then and just kind of like drive around Florida and maybe stay in some places there. So I'm going to start kind of looking at opportunities and looking at if anybody knows anything about camping with an RV in Florida. Reach out and let us know, because I'm going to start seeing what I can do. Yeah, so that we can like drive around in the RV. Something's going on over there. Maybe it's the tree limb hitting the window. window.
Something, yeah. So we're gonna say it. So we're gonna be doing 2 live songs. The second one we're gonna do in this a little while is the brand new original that came out of our trip to Tennessee. What's going on?
All right.
Yeah, we need to find out why. Is it rubbing up against the window here? So behind the green screen, which is we're not actually on a beach. It's a group.
No, don't spoil the illusion.
Yeah.
No, I put sand on my feet just so that I can have the feeling of
They can't hear you over there, so you're in the.
bird.
It's a bird.
It's a woodpecker.
Oh wow, there's a woodpecker on our window.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, on a windowsill, maybe.
This is a very interesting thing.
This is fascinating for our viewers who can't see it.
Animals show up with messages.
Oh really? So she's gonna go take a picture of the woodpecker on our window.
It's quite astounding to me.
So I will. Let's see here. Yeah. So if you're watching for the first time, we're going to be celebrating birthdays. We know Vasiliki had one. Oh, I think Crystal's birthday is tomorrow. I think I just heard that. And so if your birthday is any time in May, maybe, or coming up soon, there's he's like pecking away at this. I don't even know. There's not like a branch out there where he could be. I know you guys can't hear this, but Charlie Richards says of course he lives in Florida and he's going to start doing some research. Pookie.
Oh my gosh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Karen also lives in. You can camp at CB. Yeah, well, Karen's in Florida. She knows of a park or RV park.
Oh, see, so I'm so glad that I said this. All right, so we're coming your way in October.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this would be a great way to introduce Bob to RV living. And we could just be down there in Florida having a great little time with all of you guys in Florida and anybody who's close by.
That's right.
Right? I mean, heck.
So I already mentioned that the first song we played the recording of it, Opening Up to the Good, is the title track. But this is the track number 1 on this CD, Opening Up to the Good. We played it before, but it's perfect for the theme here today. Are you ready to sing?
I'm ready to sing.
All right, here we go.
I'm always ready to sing. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the Spirit. When I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive. And so I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me, yeah. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I count my blessings. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I say my prayers. When I wake up in the morning, I sing hallelujah. Oh, the presence of the Spirit is always there. And so I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me, yeah. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I count my blessings. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I say my prayers. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I sing hallelujah. Oh, the presence of the Spirit is always there. And so I wake up wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, wake up. Wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be.
Wake up.
I'm free to be.
Wake up,
yeah. Free, I'm free to be.
Wake up,
I'm free to be.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up.
And I'm free to be me. Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. All right.
All right, are you waking up?
That is
I love that song so much.
as a fan favorite. It
Yes.
came together so magically in the studio many years ago. when we
Many years ago.
Put that album out. A lot of conversations going on in the comment section. Do you mind turning on the AC with this off right now? I'm getting a little warm in here. We had it. It was really cool. Oh, it's getting hot in here, but I'm gonna keep on all my clothes. It's a little Nelly, who's a St. Louis boy. There. So let's check in with some of the comments. We're going to be doing some celebrating here. Just a minute. Brandy from Houston says, hope everyone is having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. It's Top Gun Day. Can't wait to see the new movie. I saw there was a buzz about that. I guess Tom Cruise has made his return. Let's see, Jacob. Hey, Jacob from St. Louis. Great to see you here. Awesome song, says Jennifer. Thank you. We really appreciate that. I'm seeing somebody is welcoming, saying that Linda has a happy birthday. So there's a number of people here celebrating. I'm going to have to go through. Oh, so Samantha. Hello, Samantha. She says, according to the World Wide Web, and you got to believe everything you see there. If you see a woodpecker, it represents new opportunities that will come knocking on your door.
Oh my goodness. Not only do I see a woodpecker, I have a woodpecker at my window, clinging to my screen and knocking on the window. Not just
that is
seeing
crazy.
him. It's crazy. Yeah.
Lisa says hello, Bob and Pookie, and
Hello,
everyone.
Lisa.
Hi, Lucy. There's Stacy from St. Louis. Good to see you here.
Stacy.
Oh, check this out. Robin says, a new moth came out of its cocoon in my home this morning, meaning new change and fertility.
I love that, Robin.
We had baby birds, like cardinals, right?
We had cardinals.
That were raising their youngins.
Yeah, so beautiful. So, like when we tap into the wisdom of nature, right? It's really powerful. There's a whole lot that can be said about them.
Deanne sent a super chat. This is for her global dancing debut.
There you
Congratulations on your
go.
global dancing debut.
Yes, we loved it.
I think that was awesome. Robin Payne says, Key West, you're not on the beach. He's heading for one next month. I love being by the ocean. I'm tired of the Southwest desert. Okay, she's headed to Key West in Florida. Let's see here. Oh, and Robin also said, the other Robin, there's a number of Robins running wild here. Woodpeckers remind us not to jump right into situations. Take our time to find out the details.
That's good. That's wise advice.
And let's see, Crystal. Well, she had a continuation of something she wrote. Oh, there we go. Well, how about woodpeckers? The woodpecker totem symbolizes opportunity, like the knocking sound produced by the woodpecker's drumming. This totem reminds you to open the door when opportunity knocks. She continues, seizing opportunities as well as adapting to life's rhythms are the principal powers of the woodpecker totem.
Whoa,
Yeah, wow.
You guys.
Man, you guys are going crazy with the...
That's amazing.
wiki.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. Linda is new here. I think she's not only a first-timer, but it's her birthday today.
Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Linda.
Shall we go ahead and do the song now?
Oh, let's do
I
it.
think
We're all hyped up for celebration anyway.
Crystals is tomorrow. So Vasiliki's was a couple days ago. So And there's other birthdays. So anybody celebrating a birthday?
Anybody, everybody.
This is our
the
own
birthdays in May.
It's our own little original birthday song we came up with several years ago. Here we go. Happy, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Today we
Celebrate you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Today we celebrate you. Happy birthday, one
Happy
and
birthday.
all. And to further celebrate that, I mean, if you're a first timer, if you're just happy to be here, if you feel like your vibration is being raised just by your mere presence here, I think that do I have that here? Oh my gosh, do I not have it here? What?
I think that it's amazing because we are raising our vibrations together. And when we raise our vibrations together, there's something that happens it compounds it and it amplifies the energy that we're all amplifying into the world. So even like that whole thing, like with heart resonance, when we were breathing together, it may sound like such a simple thing, and it's not. I mean, it is simple, but the effects of it are profound, and they go far beyond our even understanding of what it is that we just did. You know, in that divine heart connection, in the raising the vibration of the planet, in sending out these vibrations and these energy waves, these ripples that go out throughout eternity, right? Because
So I found the video that I was talking
You did?
about. I did. So
Okay.
this is just going to further ingrain our celebrating all of you who are here. We just want to give a standing ovation to all our birthday people, to all of our first timers,
Yeah.
and to the regulars too, the people that show up here every week. We this gives us our lives a meaning. Our Sunday mornings have taken on a whole new thing in our lives, and so this is for you.
look at those amazing people. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, they are cheering you on. Yes.
There you go.
Woo, right?
Celebrating
We should
you
all be
today.
celebrated.
Indeed, yes, and so that is for you. And we don't get that a lot, you know. Like, yeah,
No.
when you're like in the entertainment, I know a friend of mine who was a stand-up comic years ago talked about how, yeah, like when you're a stand-up comic, or when you're an entertainer, like when we play music, we get applause, you know. But people normally walking into their office jobs or whatever, or when you just show up to be a mom, a parent, a caregiver, you go to your cubicle, people aren't going, "Hey, Denise has just walked in the room," you know.
Yeah, let's celebrate Denise
So,
today.
yeah,
She's
so-
here. What
so-
a contribution she makes.
Yeah, so we want to. You may not get that in your life if you're not in the entertainment world, and so we want to make sure you get a little dose of that because it feels good to be celebrated, to be honored. In
Yeah,
that.
and it also feels good if you want to experience more celebration, you know, like people celebrating you, then celebrate others. Like start that, because it's like a cycle we can participate in. So when you see people having success in the world and you know wonderful things are happening for them, celebrate that with them in a really, really tangible way, right? Where they feel that you're.
I thought the audience insert was hilarious. Love it. Awesome. Subhadra from Bangalore, India. Wonderful to be here
Welcome.
again. You are welcome. Thank you for the kind words there. Vasiliki, welcome. Happy birthday to Geminis. And it's I don't know if that Asian Colexo.
Asian.
I'm not sure what that actual name is, but happy birthday! It's her birthday.
I think the X
today.
and the O at the end are a kiss and a hug.
That
I'm
could
just
be.
saying.
Yes, it could be for sure. Let's see here.
We got a lot of Texas in the house.
Man, oh yeah, Robert is watching from Dallas. That's cool. Let's see here. A lot of people just interacting with each other. So I want to. Debbie's here. She says, "Happy birthday to all." Let me take a look at what is in the. So I just want to address something real quick because it was weird. Oh, Tony, thank you. I saw you earlier. Thank you so much for that. for that super sticker. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you very
RV
much.
Fund.
I think earlier you mentioned where you were watching from, and I missed it. It's a lot earlier in the chat here. Speaking of which, I just want to mention something real quick because this past week in particular was very strange because I got 3 different messages from 3 different people. It was really weird that they all came in kind of in the same week after last Sunday's. One was by text, one was by emails, or a comment on Facebook or something where people said, "Oh, I was leaving comments this morning, but you never recognized me, or you never acknowledged my comment." Because that's one thing that we love to do here. We love the interactive nature of this. We can't see you or hear you like we are on Zoom, but we can see your chats, and the software that I use, it gives me the ability to pull in the comments, and so we like acknowledging people.
We really do our best to try to make sure everybody's name is said, or at least something.
But I don't even attempt to get everybody's name in. So Pete, I think you know where I'm going with this. There are dozens. You can see them coming in if you're watching live. There's dozens of them that come in. And if we're in the middle of a song, like we're playing a song, or we are maybe talking about the theme of the day, and there's like 10 minutes that goes by, there's just so many that come through. We can't go back. It's just impossible. We could easily spend the entire 90 minutes just pulling up comments, so have a little
we're doing our best.
It's so I'm gonna do,
and we would love to acknowledge you. There's it absolutely is not personal, it's not intentional, it's just that there just are a lot of you out there, and you are a little chatty bunch sometimes, and so it's just
and
we love you.
And if there's something like you're asking for prayer for something, it's something that you think is important, go ahead and repost it again. Because chances are I'm not going to scroll up and we're going to find if it's already passed by.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll scroll through them afterwards and we catch things. I say, oh darn, I wish I would have highlighted that one.
It happens all the time.
But we just missed it.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to say, don't come here with your primary motivation being to get a shout out, because it's probably the wrong reason to be here. Come here for the vibration. Interact, and if we can highlight you, that's just a bonus.
Oh, we will.
It's like the chair. Yeah, we'll do our best to get to everybody.
Because everything is always working out for you.
Oh, that's a great theme.
It always is, no matter what it looks like. It's so crazy.
That's right.
And no matter what it is, too. Right? So we get to pay attention.
So before we get, we're on the verge of talking about everything is working out for you and what that means to the both of us.
Yeah.
But first, I just want to remind you that we have a big event coming up in the middle of July. We've been mentioning it for some time now, probably for the past month or so. It's called Turbocharge Your Life Live. Specifically, the theme is how to live a more playful and passionate life.
Oh my God, it's going to be so fun.
If you like any aspect of what we're doing here, we're going to be doing this in a weekend event. It starts on Friday, July 15, right here in our hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. Goes through Sunday, the 17th of July. A number of people who are in the comments are already signed up for that. We're limiting it to 20 people. Can you believe it, Pooki? Only 20 people. It's going to be an intimate gathering.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Because we want it to be.
We want to be able to have personal interaction with our guests.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and don't be thinking that just because it's only 20 people, it's probably like $3,000, because it's not.
Nope, I think it's very affordable. And so there are a number of people that are already in the chat who are going to be there.
I love that.
Deanne, I hope I'm going to, so Deanne, Samantha, Debbie, a different Karen, not that the one I don't think that's in the chat here. Also, Jacob and Cherie and Stacy. Those are all folks. Dorlee, yeah, those are all folks that are signed up. But there's still seats left, but we can't guarantee you how long that will be, considering it's almost June, right? So you can go to this website, which is turbochargeyourlife.us, turbochargeyourlife.us, or as always, look in the comments below this video. Not the comments, I'm sorry, the description of the video.
Usually have goodies there.
You have to tap the title if you're on like a phone or a tablet, and then maybe hit read more. That'll expand it. There's a whole lot of information in the description with links to just about everything. Well, not only everything we talk about, but a lot more. So check it out, turbochargeyourlife.us. And the really cool thing is, so we have I won't go through all the details. You can see the lineup of events. But a really cool thing, since this is a Sunday Inspiration Live, is on the 17th. We're going to invite all the folks that are part of that to come. We're going to be broadcasting live from the Center for Spiritual Living.
That's going to be so fun.
Near our house. So you'll be able to, as long as
You're
they
gonna
show.
get to see people in real time. Oh, they'll show up.
Oh, I mean, as long as they're there between 9 and 10,
Oh, yeah.
15.
They have to come. They're going to have to pull themselves out of bed a little early that day.
Well, it's not that early, 9.
No.
9. And that's
all good.
For East Coast people, that's like 10 a.m. So
But
it's
we're
like,
planning
yeah.
a lot of fun for you. So
That's right.
yeah.
So,
So if it's
they're
you,
gonna-
you already know it. Just get your ticket and figure all the rest out because you got plenty of time.
That's right. Cool. So Russell says, I went to a museum in St. Louis made from buildings that have been torn down. Oh,
That was City Museum.
City Museum. Yeah. I was thinking, what was that one? Oh, that's right. Cool.
Yeah, that's an awesome place.
Hello from India. Yay. Great to have you here. Karen said, well said. Everything is working out for job.
For good.
For good. Okay. Yeah. That's our topic. In fact, that is the theme of this particular Sunday Inspiration Live. Everything is always working out for you. So I believe that this, I'm most familiar with this term. I believe I heard it first from Esther Hicks, who, if you're familiar with Abraham Hicks, you might want to go ahead and check that out. But I think that I've heard that particular phrase first from Esther in the Abraham Hicks material. But it's a sentiment, and it's also the name of a song. We're going to debut momentarily. So what does this mean? So we're going to tag team here. We didn't compare a lot of notes.
We didn't compare any notes.
Never compare any notes. We're just going to riff on this and see we can convey to you what this means to us. So this term, everything is always working out for our good. It's a mindset. I want to let you know up front, I always like to get out these disclaimers out of the way for people, but for the butters out there, having an attitude that everything is always working out for you does not mean that life doesn't have challenges. It does not mean that there are not frustrations in your life. It doesn't mean that there aren't occasional tragedies that we need to deal with either personally or from a distance. It's just an attitude that no matter what happens in your life, you are determined to find the silver lining. Sometimes you don't need to find the silver lining because it's right there. If you have an attitude of seeking out, looking for and appreciating the good, there's good all around you. Yeah, it's in abundance, whether that's in nature, animals, babies, whatever, but either fellow humans. There's far more good people in the world than there are people not nice things, to put it mildly. And so the good is all around you. So you just have to have your radar up to see it. So it's like looking for it, appreciating the good. But even when things take a turn, for the unexpected things. Somebody leaves you in a relationship. You have a health challenge. You're let go from your job. You're just going through a financial funk, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just that sort of mindset of everything is always working out for me can be so beneficial. So those are some initial thoughts. What would you like to add?
Yeah, and this really is about mindset, because we live in a world that wants to teach us, or that teaches us that we're a victim to our circumstances, and that there's really not a lot of control that we have about the things that happen in our lives. And, we really might not be able to control the events, the things that are happening out in the world or happening within our community or within our family structure. However, what our internal dialogue is about what's happening is so important. I just walked with a very, very, very dear sister friend of mine who lost someone unexpectedly. Mm-hmm. And so, she was really deeply in the grieving. And yes, it's so important for us to experience our emotions fully, to release when we're experiencing grief, to allow that to come forward and to feel it fully so that you can fully release it and you can move on. When we don't, we press it down inside of us, and then it kind of just stays there, and it shows up and it pops up in moments where it's not serving, right, our grief. will come up as anger or things like that. So you feel all of that. And then there was this moment, she had just been really spinning in this grief. And I just asked her this one question of, so tell me, how is what's happening right now absolutely perfect? What is the perfection and what is happening right now? Right? And just kind of like took her attention from here to here. And when she began to look at that, she was able to change her experience, right? It wasn't that she stopped grieving, but she could also bring to her grief the what about what's happening right now absolutely perfect. And how can I see that? Sometimes when things like this happen to us, they're so unexpected, these life-changing events, they're so unexpected, they kind of blindside us for a moment. It takes us a minute to come to, and sometimes they're really big. Sometimes there might be some drama that's threaded in there with other people that are involved and yada, 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 right? And so that you might have to move through this over a period of time, like you're not able to get to that place right away. However, as it is with anything, if we are seeking, we will find what we're seeking for always. So then seek the good, right? Yes. Traumatic, devastating experiences happen, right? However, sometimes with the really big ones, there might be a period of time before you can actually really begin to see it. I mean, I've had these events in my own life. It might be 2 years before I could see the good in that, the blessing in that, the gift in that. Yeah? And it's a journey. However, if you can have this mindset of everything is always working out for me, I'm not a victim of anything. It's all working out for me. And you empower yourself as to what is the experience that I want to have right now. Mm-hmm. Right? And so that whole mindset can change everything for you. And then you just look for all the things that are happening for you and you will find them.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes we just have to, especially when you, like I said, are confronted with a challenge, a tragedy, something that's just like unexpected. We have to move forward. We have to find meaning in it, even if it was random and there just didn't seem to be any meaning to it. Just to be able to move forward, we have to find the blessing in it. Like when my mom passed away at a young age, 32 years ago, I wasn't saying, oh boy, this is a great opportunity, but there were blessings in it. I heard from people, I'd learned things about her from people I'd never interacted with otherwise, who told me great stories about her. And I had such great appreciation seeing all these people show up, to pay tribute to her life. And so, which made me feel stronger about carrying on her, her legacy of who she was. So we find that meaning. It's interesting that you said, and a couple of people have mentioned this in the chat. I guess I shared this in a conversation while we were in Tennessee. Jack Canfield, who was the author of the Success Principles, co-founder of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. He has this formula that I've heard him talk about over the years, which is E plus R equals O. E are the events of our lives. These are things that are primarily out of our control, like the weather, what other people say and do, what your boss does, your coworkers, your family members, things that happen in the world that you didn't directly orchestrate. Those are the events of our lives. The R is your response to them. So we can't change the events of our lives, the circumstances, but we can change how we react to things, even something as simple as the weather. I was dreading it raining when we had that meetup, knowing we were most likely going to be outdoors. But we would have found, if it had been raining, we would have found a solution, or would have reacted in some way that we would have found a different place or whatever. So you're not victim to the events or the decisions that other people make. You have what do you have? You can't control all those other people. You can't control the weather, really. but you can control how you react to them, and that's what it says. Like how can I change this in a way that there's a blessing? How can I make this work for me and others involved and benefit other people at the same time, right?
Yeah,
and then
you do. Like when you approach life in that way, understand that people are watching, they're paying attention, you know, and they're like, wow, you know, like, how did you do that? Like,
and then and then the O in that formula stands for your outcomes. So they're the events, your how you respond, how you react to the events, and then those they equal the outcomes in your life. So if you don't like the circumstances, if you don't like the results that you're getting, check things off. I mean, re-examine that formula. Are you reacting to things in a way that's not serving you? That's just adding to the frustration. That's just adding to building up more resistance, or are you doing your best of saying, how can I make this work for me and the good of all concerned? You know, so
it's like I suggested to her that she was in the fire. I said, get out of the fire. You know, stop being consumed by this. Kind of step back and take a look at it and see a bigger picture of what is emerging here, right? And so many blessings, right? But sometimes it just takes us a minute to really see it. Are you ready?
So this all leading up to a brand new song. So it's interesting on this trip. Like I said, when we go to these quarterly getaways and we spend a week in an Airbnb, we have been like, let's see if we can come out here with three songs or 3 new songs. And sometimes the songs are written from scratch. This particular trip was actually breathing life into some things that were like snippets or half-done songs. And I actually got my voice memo app on my phone is just filled with little clips. Ideas that you get and you record them. And so I was one night when we were in the Airbnb was going through things, and I found this riff, and I can't even remember if I had words to it. It was more like just a kind of just a groove thing.
It grooves.
and then I said, and then it somehow turned into what I'm about to play for you. Right.
This is an awesome song. Bob wrote this one.
I definitely hear, there's definitely like a funk band. When we get around to producing this, it's going to be more of like, full band.
I kind of hear like the Eagles.
Oh, really? So you hear the Eagles, and I'm hearing like more like Moore's Day and the Time.
I hear like
yeah. But let's whatever you hear is what it's appropriate for you. So let me pull up these lyrics here because I have not memorized them yet. They're fresh, and please don't anybody say, "Where can I get a recording of that?" Because this is it. It was just written.
You can get a recording of it by coming back and
come
listening
back
to
this. Yeah. So
the debut.
So this is it. Here we go. Yeah. So there was a little Eagles reference here, but let's see if you can catch it. All right. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter what happens in my life, I know I'm living a dream. Like when I'm driving in my car and all the lights are green. Well, everything is always working out for me. Sing it again. Everything is always working out for me. Sometimes my blessings get covered up, well, and they're hard to find. But even when the sky is gray, I know the sun still shines. Everything is always working out for me. Say it again. Everything is always working out for me. In the dark of night, in the light of day, when I lose myself, when I find my way. In the dark of night, in the light of day, when I lose myself, when I find my way. In the dark of night, in the light of day, when I lose myself, find my way. In the dark of night, in the light of day, when I lose myself, when I find my way. I know everything's alright. Everything's alright. When I open up heart, abundance flows to me. I accept all life's ups and downs. That's how it's supposed to be. I said, and everything is always working out for me. Sing it with me. Everything is always working out for me. Sing it with me now. Everything is always working out for me. Oh yes, everything is always working out for me. I said it's working out for me. That's right, working out for me. Working out for me.
Yay! I love that song. That's such an awesome song, Bob. I love that song so much.
Was that kind of funky or
It
what?
was way funky.
Funky, groovy?
Way funky groovy.
Working out for me. So
Everything is always working out for me. Yes.
So you can, so that's funny. Stacy earlier asked, do you like Don Henley? I appreciate Don Henley. I've never been a big fan, but I realized that like a little snippets of the verse borrow from, at first it was like Life in the Fast Lane. There's a line in Life in the Fast, but also the song that he sung about the bubble-headed bleach blonde. Give those dirty laundry. It's kind of like borrows a little of that bluesy riff from that song. So yeah, so but only it's not plagiarism. It's just a little snippet of it, and then it moves on.
You know what? It would be impossible to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people don't own notes. I'm sorry, folks.
And there's a song that BB.
And you definitely there's like the feeling of I get feeling of music from all kinds of.
Yeah. BB King did a song with U2 back in the '80s. Where it's it had that same. So there's a ton of like bluesy songs that
we're in
use
good company,
that.
babe.
Yeah,
we're in good company.
BB King, baby, can't go wrong with that, and you too. Thank you, Jillian. I appreciate that. Oh, look at Jennifer says,
Reverb is still on.
"Freaking love your new song. That was perfect.
We got it, Crystal.
Awesome song. What's that? Oh, the reverb was still on. Oh, bummer." Thank you, Crystal. Yes, she is our reverb queen, letting us know.
Letting us know.
So thank
so
you.
we don't get the echo.
Always working out for me. So that's So let's do some affirmations. So I've crafted some affirmations, 4 short ones.
I'm ready.
So we're going to do this. You know how this works. We are going to. I'm going to say them. And you say them along with Pooki in the space after each one. He's going to hammer this
ready?
home. Ready? Here we go. My life is unfolding right on schedule.
My life is unfolding right on schedule.
Everything is in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
Both the ups and downs are blessings in my life.
Both the ups and downs are blessings in my life.
Everything is always working out for me.
Everything is always working out for me.
For you,
For
not
me.
against you. Because there are people that actually live their lives thinking everything is always
Oh my
against me.
gosh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
don't do that. So but if you're here, well, maybe you're here to rise above that. So, and if you're not there yet, if you're not, well, I'm not buying this something that life is always working out for. Well, just maybe you ratchet up a little bit. Maybe how about this? Make an affirmation every now and then something goes right. If that's where you need to go to make yourself feel better, take those baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Thank you, Deanne, for the super chat. Thank you for bringing value into my life in such a deep way. I love you so much, Bob and Pooki.
We love you too.
That's from our new dancing queen.
That's right.
And there's going to be a song to dance to towards the end of this. In fact, maybe we should have people prepare now to get their phones.
Yeah, get your phones
We
out.
want to, send me video of you dancing to this.
I mean, it only really works if you're streaming it on your computer.
Yeah, we got to be able to hear the song behind you.
Yeah.
So you're going to need 2 devices, a phone and then a separate computer or
You can
laptop
do
or
it.
whatever. Yeah.
You're capable. We believe in you.
That's right. I just want to mention here, I haven't mentioned it really, well, it's been a little bit since I mentioned this, but if you want to get another way to connect with us, and even in a more meaningful way, or an equally meaningful but deeper way, is our Patreon family. You can, if you go to patreon.com/Bob Baker, you can learn about the 3 different levels of membership. For as little as $5 a month, you can be part of our family there. And we do post some exclusive content here and there throughout the month, but the main benefit is a monthly Zoom call that we do where we get to not only see you, but hear you. We get to see you and hear you.
Interact with you.
In real time. And I guess actually many of the folks here in the chat today are Patreon family members. And where is that? Again, that address is patreon.com/Bob Baker. And you'll see both Pooki and I there. Yeah, we just love our Patreon folks. We really get to know people on a deeper level.
Oh, it's so great. We have great conversations.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there's a different theme every month for those calls as well. And so I hope you can join us there. And let's see here.
Look at what Blue Gypsy said.
This is, Blue Gypsy says, "This is my first time joining you live.
Well,
this makes me
welcome.
very happy. Thank you for helping me out of dark days." Yay. That is so sweet.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, actually, I should probably, real quickly, just give some shout outs to our Patreon folks. Because Brandy said she just
joined.
let me just see. Oh, she just, literally like today. I think she may have. So here's some of the folks. I don't know if they're in the chat here, but Brandy, we got Celine, we got Christine, Joe Mitchell joined recently, Nita, who's often here, Deanne, she's a member. Got Alex, Karen C, who's in the chat here. Got Amy, Amina, Stephanie, Susan, Dawn Little, Nitesh, Sophie, Maria, Peggy, Danielle, Anthony, Brenda, Anya, Cherie. She's a supporter there. So bunch of folks. Debbie, who's here too. Patricia, Charlie Richards. I know he was here earlier.
Charlie, yeah.
Cynthia Vivians. These are all supporters here. I'm trying to think. Vasiliki.
Crystal.
Donna Young.
Karen Evans.
Oh, Crystal. Yeah. Karen Evans. Samantha. So these are all folks
And
that
Holly.
are. Holly Ann. Longtime supporter of our work, and so those are just some of the folks that are part of our Patreon.
Oh my gosh, it's so
community.
Amazing.
So
and we get to actually have like conversations. So
Yeah.
just think about what we just shared with you in the message today. Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to ask questions or maybe dive deeper or share your own experience with us, so that we could, just begin to have a conversation about some of the things that we present, because there's a lot of really powerful wisdom out there, and it's not all the same, and so I don't believe that there's any one way. I believe that we all find our own way, right? And so I'm not saying that what we do is perfect for everyone on the earth. However, the people that it is perfect for, it's really perfect for them, right? And you are some of those people right here in this experience of sharing together, in this live streaming opportunity for our hearts to connect in this really beautiful place. So
that's right.
So yeah. So like if this vibe is not like if you're not down with this vibe, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? Don't stay here. Like if you're not in resonance with who we are, then just go on. And because there are a group of people that are so into what you're doing and that you are such a resonant field for, and you want to be with them. We would love for us to be that for you, and it's not possible for us to be that for everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why about 7 to 12 people unsubscribe from my channel
It's all good.
every Sunday. Yeah.
Because they're discovering that, wow, this isn't my vibe.
Yeah.
This isn't. So, and that's fine. That's
Right.
fine. Because you know what? It's an abundant universe that we live in.
Oh yeah, there's so many. So
Oh my goodness.
close to 8 billion people.
Yeah.
all you need is a small
so
sliver.
abundant.
All right, want to let you know about something coming up. So we did our meetup in Nashville, but we have one coming up in St. Louis near our home. It's called the High Vibe Tribe. This is a new concept, and I also saw on the calendar we're doing one on Zoom in June. I forgot we put that in the Well, we are. So I don't have that. I don't have that date right here, but we'll let you know about it. In
It
upcoming.
says June 14th.
Well, June 14th is when this one is,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's another one we scheduled that I just noticed on the calendar. I said, "Oh, I forgot we put that on the calendar."
Oh, okay.
I think it's like the 8th or something. So,
Okay.
but that's actually coming up. Hopefully, it's not next week, is it? No, it's not. When is that? Hang on
Oh,
a
you're
sec.
so funny.
I know. Well, we should
No, we can
probably
do this
should,
later.
Yeah, I know. We'll get on the email list or the right text list, and you'll be the first to know. We don't have to do
Oh,
this
I'm
now.
beginning to think that we need to rehearse these.
Yeah. Oh no. No preparation needed. Tuesday, June 14th at the Center for Spiritual Living from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in St. Louis. We're doing our first meeting of the High Vibe Tribe, where we're just going to get together and lift each other's spirits in person. And so, no, we won't be streaming that because but we'll do a Zoom version, I think, also at some point in June. We'll let you know about that. Let's see here. Oh, it's time for, no one's mentioned it yet. Is there anything that we haven't done that you guys are really wanting to watch or wanting to see? Sunday, Monday. Of course, I'm talking about. It's Bob's Comedy Corner.
Of course.
If you're wondering what the heck is this Shadoobie Wah thing that sometimes people did say, it's because I added that to that little jingle there, and people loved it so much that they did popular demand. I created some artwork, and you can get it on coffee mugs, T-shirts, whatever. The links, I think there's links to that in the description here. So what I've been doing lately is I've been doing a little combining Bob's Comedy Corner with something called like This Day in History, to see if I could find any kind of inspiration to do some humorous stuff with. And so I looked up May 29. Here's some birthdays, people that were born on May 29, include John F. Kennedy, Bob Hope, and Patrick Henry was part of those Revolutionary War columnists back then. I don't know if he was a founding father. I don't know if he signed the Declaration or whatever.
But he was Patrick Henry.
Patrick, I think he was Give Me Liberty or whatever. Yeah. So here's some interesting things that happened on this date, May 29th, throughout history. 1942, Pookie. Bing Crosby recorded the holiday classic White Christmas.
What?
Which became one of the best-selling singles of all time. White Christmas.
I believe that's true.
Recorded on this day in 1942. In 1953, following numerous failed attempts by other climbers, Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay of Tibet reached the summit of Mount Everest for the first time, the highest mountain in the world at more than 29,000
Wow.
feet. So that happened.
That's some dedication there.
And then many people have done it since then. But 1953, I did not realize. And then the thing that's going to really inspire today's Comedy Corner happened in 1999, and that was when Discovery became the first space shuttle to dock with the International Space Station.
Wow.
I was a big space nerd growing up. Of course, I was like 9 years old when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, watching a little black and white TV, and so it was big into that whole thing. So I thought, would it be fun to do some silly one-liners and puns, jokes about astronauts? All right. So you ready for this, Pookie?
I'm ready.
Here we go. I got a long string of them, so they're going to come fast and furious.
I'm ready
have,
for you.
Have to get my rim shot lined up here. Hey, did you hear about the astronaut who entered a race and lost it?
No.
He was given a constellation prize. See. An astronaut told me about some crazy bugs on the moon.
What kind of bugs?
They're called lunatics. Lunatics. Okay. I never liked astronauts. They all think they're above me. All right, here. Let's see. I was trying to have a serious conversation with an astronaut, but she didn't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. that deserved a mild little laughter there. Why don't astronauts enjoy eating in restaurants on the moon, Pookie?
No, I don't know why.
Well, the restaurants, they have no atmosphere.
That's cute.
Thank you for your genuine laughter there. What kind of plates do astronauts eat off of?
I have no idea, Bob.
Flying saucers. Where do astronauts keep their sandwiches?
I don't know, Bob. Where?
In launch boxes. Yes, indeed. How do astronauts say they're sorry?
You got me.
They apologize. Oh my God. There's a lot more of them, folks.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Bob.
Okay, I'm going to have to apologize to all of you for these jokes. How are astronauts punished when they get into trouble?
I don't know, Bob.
They get grounded. Okay. How does an astronaut cut his hair on the moon?
Tell me, Bob.
Eclipse it. How do you get a baby astronaut to sleep?
Tell me. I need to know.
You rock it. Okay, I'm saving the best for last, believe it or not. How do astronauts stop their spacesuits from falling down?
Oh, tell me, Bob.
With asteroid belts? This is okay. What is an astronaut's favorite music app?
Tell me.
Neptunes. And finally, what is an astronaut's favorite social media site?
Tell me, Bob. What is it?
Spacebook. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be wild.
Oh my gosh, how
That's
funny.
right. You wanna add a little little humor into your life? Get your own Should do be wild mug or T-shirt. You could have some of those bad jokes there already.
You should put together a little book of your bad jokes.
Deanne says, I will be 100% telling these jokes. Great. Christy says, great energy today. Greetings from Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Hi, Christy.
Oh, is it 11:11 where you are? Oh yeah,
my
it's
gosh,
10.
it's
10:11 here. So 11:11 on the East Coast. Let's see there. Anybody? Let's see. Bob. Jillian says Bob's jokes are out of this world. Okay. That's really cool. Yes, Patrick Henry was a founder. I wasn't sure what. Yeah, I knew that he was in there from that era. And Jillian has the shirt in orange. Melody up, loving the Shadooby Wah. Yay. So thanks for letting me lift your spirits. Those were funny, Melody says.
Those were silly.
All right. So we already mentioned the St. Louis event, did we not? Yes,
Yep.
yes, indeed. So please, again, there's only a limited number of seats. So if you want to get in on that, we would love to meet you in person in St. Louis and soak up some of this energy and be able to hug you and talk in real life, in person. Turbochargeyourlife.us. If you don't want to go into the description below, turbochargeyourlife.us will take you to the page where you can learn all about the event and the particulars. And there's a hotel that we're kind of steering people toward where the opening night party is going to be. Linda says, I'll use these at my Toastmasters meeting on Thursday. I just hope you're not booed out of the room.
Oh, no.
They
There's
may
some good
launch
ones in
you
there.
into another county. All right. Punishment. Russell says punishment. I'm a dad, so of course you do dad jokes. Yes. I get it. Where are we at here? I haven't mentioned the text thing in a little bit. I'm not trying to limit the number of things that I'm promoting here. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. But if you're not on the text list, darn it, hang on. There we go. You can, so if your phone number is based in the United States or Canada, you can get on my text list. And about 3 times a week, I will send you an inspiring message. You can also opt into a subgroup, which will send you reminders of a direct link to this page when we go, like 20 minutes before we go live on Sunday mornings. And so it's just another way to stay in touch. And we send any text message to 314-742-8339, and you'll get on that list. That would be awesome to connect with you there. Make sure you subscribe and like the channel here. If you're
Yes.
not already,
It tells YouTube that you like us.
that's right. You really, really like us.
Yeah. And it's just easy to do, and that's something that they're tracking. So if you could help us out in that area, that would be great. Because when they see that people like us, they'll share us with more people. So our reach gets a little bit wider. So that's a way that you can help us.
Absolutely. And then we are, let's see, right now we're going to be playing a song. This seems like this totally tied in to the theme here. We often like to end with like a dance track, one of our dance, produced recordings. And on this one, you'll be able to watch Pooki dance to it. You're going to see me, but I'm going to be DJing the comments, as I like to say. And I want you to post your top takeaway. What's the message that you're going to take with you from today's discussion, from today's topic about everything is always working out for you? Would love to know your thoughts. But I'm going to keep an eye on the comments throughout this song and highlight them on the screen. So this is your last chance to get a little shout out to post something that's relevant, and I'll pop it up there. All right. Pooki, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is one that I actually, as I was going through those voice memos of the past, this is one that I had in my head and I captured, and the melody and the lyrics
All showed up.
They were right there from the get-go. I just had to go in and produce it and add all the drums and all that stuff. And I did this, I think, while you were out of town, so your voice isn't featured on this particular one.
It's okay.
Right now. But I was just so inspired. I was loving the melody and the groove. So some of you will recognize this.
Did you catch that?
What? No, I didn't.
No, it's okay.
What did you say?
I was asking them if they caught it.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll have to watch the replay, I guess.
It's all good. Well, you will.
I will watch the replay.
Yeah, because you're going to do the chapter markers.
Oh, here we go. So here we go. This is called Life is Good. Totally ties in.
And I'm grateful.
That's right. Life is good, and I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. Here we go. Hit it. Yes. Life is good, and I am thankful. Thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. Thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. So grateful. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful.
is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Yeah, good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am thankful. Oh, so thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. I am thankful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful.
I know we're on mute. We're back now.
I got 9 more.
I just rolled my chair over Pookie's toe. So
I have 9 more. It's all good.
9 more. It's like a cat's lives. Sorry about that. So that you go, if you want to learn more about our music, go to Soul Massage Music. And I appreciate Melody your the plug for get the Soul Massage album. Thank you very much. Was anybody Pookie's noted a little typo? Maybe it was a voice thing. Bob's Comedy Coroner. Are you saying my jokes are in the morgue?
They're kind of dead.
Yeah.
You have no life.
But you can't get that Soul Massage album at soulmassagemusic.com. It's Bob's Comedy Coroner.
Killing comedy, people, right here.
Well, they do say, like, hey,
killing
man,
the
I was really killing it tonight.
Yeah.
All right. It's not
Coroner, that's funny.
let's see here. We got some more takeaways here. Blessings are always there, ready to manifest, even if I can't see them at first. These are great takeaways. Russell says, takeaway reminders to return my attention to helpful thoughts and raising my vibration, aligning my energy with source, being aware and responsible for my inner state. Gratitude works. Well, that's a whole lot of wisdom
So
packed
true,
into that.
Russell. Yes.
Thanks for the great vibes, everyone, says Gio. This session and chat is always such a highlight. Melody says, autocorrect. Yeah, blame it on the autocorrect. It's Bob's
Coroner. Killing comedy. One joke at a time.
Brandy's takeaway, find the good. Everything, there's always a silver lining in every situation. If you just change the way you think, your thoughts become things. That is a great one. Too. Hey there, Jenny. Good to see you here.
Well, yeah, how are you?
We're doing great. Holly's takeaway is try moving to the USA. Ha. Meanwhile, continue to increase my faith in the good and stay grateful. Let's see. Leah. Now, is that... wasn't that someone's daughter? Tinica or something was using her daughter's account last
Maybe.
year? I don't know.
But this could be a new Leah.
It could be. It could be, yes. I think the photo's different. Good things are happening to me. Russell, another takeaway, it's okay to tell bad jokes. And I always tell bad jokes. Yes, indeed.
No, it's fine. I want to just say one thing, because I noticed some things came up in the chat, where people are like, there's this whole idea. So, a delay is not a denial. Right? And sometimes we're asking for something and it seems like it's not coming. And we're like, what's going on? This thing that I'm asking for, it's not coming. So what I want to say is my experience is this. Everything that I desire is already here. It already exists, all of it. And it actually, I envision it swirling around me like a tornado, kind of. And it's just swirling around me. It's swirling around me, right? It's all here, right here. So if I'm not experiencing it in my physical form, and it's here, and I'm not experiencing it, then I say to myself, as I look at maybe this thing that I desire, right? As I look at it, If I'm not experiencing it, I ask myself, who must I become in order to know that, in order to experience that in my physical form? Because it's here for me. It's just that right now I am not at a place where I am able to receive it. This was a hard lesson for me to learn, that we have this idea that we just ask for things and they just show up. Well, sometimes in the divine plan, you're not meant to have that winning lottery ticket right now. Right? I have a girlfriend who buys lottery tickets every week. But in the divine plan, you're not meant to win that lottery ticket right now, right? Because there's something else that is working within you in order for you to come into alignment with this. So you're out of alignment with it. It's just like little minor adjustments, or maybe you just need to learn something or embrace a new way of being or something like that that will bring you into alignment with this to where you can experience that which you're asking for. So a delay is not a denial. And if there's something that we're asking for that it's not showing up, a partner, a job, or whatever, ask yourself, who is it that I must become in order to be in alignment with that which I'm asking for? Right? Because there's like a little bit of growing that we might need to do in order to, like winning the lottery right now could destroy you completely because you're not at a place where you would handle that where it wouldn't destroy you. So these things, they're not kept from us. There's nobody like keeping things from us. I feel like I'm just not not a vibrational resonance and harmony with that which I'm asking for. So how is it that I can become that which can receive this?
Right. And yet, and just to add that, and then we'll sign off here. It just may not be ready to bloom yet. Yeah, and that could be where you are. You're not, and so it just might take a little more extra time. Or there's another possibility that something even better or different is for you, because I can show you twists and turns in my own life and career where I was pursuing this one thing, but I ended up stumbling upon another opportunity that ended up being even better than what I was heading toward initially. So, not everything that you have an idea about is maybe meant to bloom, and because there's something more in alignment with who you are that's waiting for you to discover it. So but
yeah. So don't get discouraged, right?
So,
I don't think things aren't working out for you, because they are, right? And so sometimes it's just that we need to grow ourselves a little bit. We just need to grow ourselves a little bit more to be in alignment with having that, right?
Absolutely.
So,
and just remember, everything is always working out for your good.
Always.
Everything is always
Always.
working out for me.
Always.
All right, we're going to sign off here. We got a busy rest of the day here, too, in St. Louis. Take care. We love you. Thank you for showing up here. Thank you for showing up for each other.
Yes.
And we will do this again next Sunday.
And for loving each other. And listen, if we didn't highlight your comment, that doesn't mean that we don't love you.
Not at all.
Not at all. Don't take it personal. We love you.
We do.
But there's lots of comments in there, folks.
That's right.
I know. But maybe we'll hire somebody.
No. Not at all. All right.
Funny. All right. Love you guys.
All
have
right,
an
have a good
awesome week.
So long for now, everyone. Bye-bye.